there are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Commencement exercises on May 5th at Lee University. He will not seek a second 4-year term. Walker told it was a meeting of the faculty and staff at Lee yesterday where this announcement came. Dr. Walker announced his decision to the faculty and staff and said, quote, "My wife, Utella, and I have enjoyed our 4 years in this role. But after lots of prayer and reflection, we're confident that our time as president is now complete," end quote. After the announcement, the Lee University Board of Directors voted unanimously to reinstate Dr. Paul Kahn, the school's president of 34 years, who's accepted a 1-year position as president and chancellor to lead Lee University in the search for a new president. We are expecting that at some point this week, we're going to be joined by Dr. Paul Kahn to talk about this. And the headline, of course, we came on the air with it yesterday afternoon. Dr. Mark Walker has decided to not seek another term as president of Lee, and Dr. Paul Kahn is back as president of Lee University. This all takes effect May the 5th. Dr. Kahn, who was president for 34 years, of course, responsible for much of the growth at Lee University, along with his team, as he would say, has accepted a 1-year position as president and chancellor at Lee University. The Bradley County Commission met on Monday in a voting session, and Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis shared with commissioners a letter from the city of Cleveland requesting the county to reconvene the Growth Plan Coordinating Committee. The mayor agreed, plans to restart the committee. He's going to present the Bradley County Commission with a resolution and appointments for the committee in the near future. Mayor also told commissioners to begin to review all budget requests from departments and officials in the coming weeks. As of now, requests look to be around $2 million over last year's budget. And there was news coming out of the different commission districts, and that included, let's see here. Denny Collins in the 3rd District proposed a resolution opposing the Education Freedom Scholarship Act being debated in the state legislature. The motion passed 13 commissioners for and none against. 1 commissioner passed on the vote. And Commission Chairman, 2nd District Commissioner Tom Cry, made a motion to submit a letter to local, state, and federal elected officials, along with the state and federal veteran administrations, requesting assistance in clearing the bureaucracy and filling the local veterans home with deserving veterans. Currently, only 21 of 108 beds are filled, with 400 on the wait list. And that motion by Commission Chairman Cry passed unanimously 14-0. 6th District Commissioner Tommy Ledford presented a resolution urging Tennessee's General Assembly to enact laws to facilitate the nullification of certain federal action and federal overreach to uphold state sovereignty. That passed unanimously at 14-0. News, Logan Tompson Law News Desk. Visit LoganTompsonLaw.com. Our first check of the streets this morning.
Good morning. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland, efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
It's time for the Hardees Wake Up, and guess who's coming in here in a minute?
Yes, she just got here.
Oh, really? One of your ex-in-laws, matter of fact.
Nicole Moorshead.
Nicole Moorshead, marketing director at J&S Hardees, coming in here. We're going to talk with her in just a moment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm doing right now, I'm stalling. Why? I'm trying to find my paperwork to tell you about all that Hardees has to offer. All right, here we go. So right now they've got flaky, well, they always do, flaky, buttery goodness at Hardees, where you can mix and match $2 for... $2 for $5. Mix and match breakfast includes made-from-scratch sausage, egg biscuit, biscuits and gravy, country fried steak biscuit. You can choose two of the same or mix and match for delicious breakfast variety. Busy morning ahead here, 7:08. Stay with us.
The goodness of Hardee's 2 for $5 wraps just got... Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics. From sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Dad, are these numbers right? Our factory's been overproducing mattresses for most of the year.
The boys were on a heater and I just let them cook.
What?
Yeah, well, when you have a crew of craftsmen like we do, you just gotta let them go.
Well, I guess there's one thing to do.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended mattress in America, starting at only 41 cents a night.
But people better hurry because at these prices, they won't last long.
And it's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
This portion of Mixed Mornings Sponsored by the official coffee of Mixed Mornings. That's Scooter's Coffee.
Try the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Latte at Scooter's Coffee. Everybody's favorite kind of cereal is now flavoring everybody's favorite latte. They've created the perfect spicy sweet cinnamon and brown sugar taste and combined it with their world-class espresso for that nostalgic deliciousness you'll love. Topped with whipped cream and sprinkled with crunchy Cinnamon Toast
nice
Crunch
to start
pieces.
coming in sober once in a while.
This limited time drink is one of the happiest hits at Scooter's Coffee, Keith Street in Cleveland in front of Leisure Time Bowling, also in Sweetwater and coming soon to Dayton.
Can I make a comment here?
No.
That sounds awful.
Thank you.
And it's truth in advertising, folks. And you know, and I love everything at Scooter's Coffee, but I hate cereal. So it sounds terrible.
They appreciate that.
But now here I'm weird, and I know I'm weird.
Yes.
So everybody else gonna love it. It is 7:13. Hey, Claudia, please put the weapon down. Okay, we don't need that. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 7:13.
Posh and Lavish is an all-natural latex and wool line of mattresses sold exclusively by Mermaid Mattress. Come take a test rest and you'll receive a free latex pillow, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 58 and a low of 33 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny, a high of 70 and a low of 38 tomorrow night. And then on Thursday, partly cloudy with a high of 69. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 25 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
You ready? More music. Commercials off. Ready?
Good morning. Sunny skies on the way today, but I'm going to show you once again the current temps because this is really the big news this morning. How cold it is outside. It's the first day of spring, but it certainly does not feel like it. At or below the freezing mark across the entire area, and that includes the great majority of our communities and reporting sites coming in the 20s, a lot of 27s, 28s, and 29s on there. Chattanooga still hanging on to 32 degrees, Scottsboro at 30. Thankfully, we don't have any wind, so we don't have to worry about the wind chill making it feel even colder, but you do want to layer up this morning, certainly with that chill in the air. As we go ahead and look at your hour-by-hour forecast for this Tuesday, sunny skies all day long, so it will be a pretty day when you look outside. You just kind of have to dress accordingly with the temps. Wind is going to come from the southwest at about 5 to 12 miles per hour. First thing this morning, we'll still have a little bit of a northerly breeze, but then it's going to shift and come out the southwest for the rest of the day. So 30 degrees at 7 a.m., 29 at 8 o'clock, then kind of starting that swing up from there. Still pretty chilly even at noon at 45 degrees, and then we get those 50s for the afternoon into the evening time, 55 at 3 o'clock, 57 at 4 or 5 p.m. Generally highs today ranging anywhere from 50 to about 57, 58 degrees across the area. So when we look at our highs for the week ahead, it's really tomorrow that you get more of that comfortable air, that warmth, that spring-like vibe outside. So 57 for your high today. Tonight's going to be another cold one, dropping to the 30s, but I don't really see as many 20s across the area. And then highs tomorrow from about 65 to 70. Thursday's going to stay pretty comfortable at 68 degrees. Friday, you're seeing the morning time not as cold, the afternoon not quite as warm. That's an indicator of clouds and rain that we're going to have on Friday. And then as far as your weekend goes, 65 on Saturday, 68 on Sunday. That low on Sunday morning back down into the 30s, and then kind of hanging out with that milder air for Monday of next week with those highs in the 60s as well. I want to get you outside with a look at the clouds and radar, and you can see it's very quiet and calm across our area, and it's not just us. It's like the whole state of Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, to Louisiana, Arkansas, back to Oklahoma. There's a lot of calm conditions on this Tuesday morning, and that includes us. That will be the story really all day long. So abundant sunshine for your Tuesday. That wind again shifting and coming out of the southwest for today. Clear conditions will continue into the evening and into the overnight hours. On Wednesday, you see this cold front approaching our area. It's going to swing through, but it's not going to make an impact as far as dropping our temps. Remember, tomorrow will be warmer in the afternoon, but we may get a few clouds that are paired with it for your Wednesday, so mostly sunny then. Looking ahead to your Thursday, dry during the daytime Thursday morning. Here's paused at lunchtime on Thursday. You just get the mix of sun and clouds, so partly sunny conditions for your Thursday. It's Thursday night that we start to see some of those rain showers into our area. That's why I have that 10% on there for Thursday. And then watch all that really swing up for your Friday. So Friday, I think, is definitely a day you want to have the raincoats, the umbrellas handy, because we are going to be dealing with those scattered rain showers kind of on and off throughout the day on Friday, even into into Friday evening. In fact, a couple of residual showers still possible through your Saturday morning, but Friday's kind of the big day for that. It's not going to be kind of heavy soaking rain, just in general, on average, about 1/4 of an inch across the area. We may see a few spots up to a 1/2 inch, but it's something that's going to be kind of on and off, impacting most of the day on Friday. Now, back to today, it's sunshine, it's cold air this morning, and it's good air quality too. So that's some great news. The not so good news, mold and pollen counts though for today are both in the high category. So if you're an allergy sufferer, heads up about that. Sunny and slightly kind of cooler for today, below what is normal, 57 degrees for your high temp. And then tonight, 37, clear and cold, but certainly not as cold as what we have outside right now. Tomorrow, 70 degrees, plentiful sunshine. It's going to be warm and beautiful. Today is the first day of spring, technically, if you want to get technical about it. The spring equinox is not until tonight at 11:06 p.m. So winter is still in winter mode this morning.
Parking lot, is that right?
We are, yes. Our friends from Inman Cofee are here. They are launching their coffee truck today. So.
Be nice you prepared. What are you doing? We were not on the air. That was Instagram. No, my Lord, Nicole is trying to leave. I've never in my life seen anything like it. Well, let's just go live here. We just had an I've never had this happen.
Like, no, don't leave.
She's trying to leave, picks her coat up, and says, "I'm out of here."
I'm out of here. Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
That was the quickest interview I've ever done.
Have you lost your mind?
Wow.
We were just so. Now here's what happens. I'll give you a peek behind the curtain. So all the kids around here thinks that we should be on Instagram, which Paul Kahn called Mr. Graham yesterday, which will stick. And so anyway, we do this little Instagram thing, which nobody cares about, by the way. Nobody watches, nobody cares. But I just did a little Q&A with her, Nicole Moorshead, Hardees, and she thinks she's done.
You didn't say anything, so I was like, okay, we're done. All right. You got to communicate
that easy?
these things.
I knew it was that easy.
You went right into her thing. I'm like, okay, that was the easiest thing ever.
I look up. I'm looking down at my paperwork here, and I look up, and Nicole's leaving. I mean, you know. All right, now, Bridget, let's go back for a second. You care to stay for a second?
Yeah, I do, yes.
My God,
yes.
Apparently we didn't pay her enough to be here. Anyway, Inman Cofee, so we've never done this before. Mm-hmm. We're actually inviting you losers to come, this audience, to come by the station in the parking lot. If you try to come inside, you'll be arrested. Do not try to come inside. Hey, Sheridan, lock the doors! Because I don't want anybody in here. You understand? You stay in the parking lot and you can come by. While you're here, go across the street, try to break into Duracell, and you will get arrested. Bridget, what are we doing with these people?
So it's the grand opening celebration of the Inman Coffee truck. They are launching that today in our parking lot. We're so excited about that.
Hardees hates them, but that's fine. That's okay.
Anybody who stops by is going to get a free drip coffee and a pastry from the Inman Coffee truck. So come by and see us.
She is leaving now. Yeah, just come by. How long are they here?
They're here till 10 o'clock this morning.
Is Ruthie here?
She is on her way.
Well, she can come in. Yeah. And anybody else from there. But, well, I don't want these, mouth breathers trying to get in here, and we just don't need to deal with it. We try to keep you people out for years. Then we move here, all of a sudden people start stopping by. Well, stop it. I don't want to see you. I love you. I love you. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
But that's a strong word. But I don't want to see you. Kind of like most of my family, quite frankly. All right, Mix 1041. Tell you what, let's get a quick news update right here. Then we're going to talk with Nicole. If she'll hang around for a second, be nice.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Tompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Tompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
That wasn't as funny as you're making it out to be, Nicole. Let's calm down a little bit here. We now are...
Spring, what is this?
Is this the first day of spring, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, so, let's get to a quick headline here. Lee University announced yesterday in a statement that President Dr. Mark Walker will conclude his presidency with commencement exercises on May the 5th. He will not seek another 4-year term. Walker announced his decision to faculty and staff in a specially called meeting at Lee on Monday. And following the announcement, the Lee University Board of Directors voted unanimously to reinstate Dr. Paul Kahn, the school's president of 34 years. Dr. Kahn has accepted a one-year position as president and chancellor to lead the school and a search for a new president. Again, Dr. Mark Walker has announced his resignation. He will leave the presidency of Lee University effective May the 5th. That is commencement. And then Dr. Paul Kahn back as president of Lee for 1 year. It is a one-year position. And as they search for a permanent new president. Bradley County Commission met in a voting session yesterday. We'll have all that. And Bridget, while we're here, let's get a quick check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. We're afraid Nicole's going to try to leave again. Hey, will you lock the door to the station, the studio, so Nicole can't leave? Back
All
over
right.
to you.
Happy birthday to Hannah Thurman today. Also, Piper Reynolds is 17 today, a student at Bradley Central. She is 5th in the state for Bradley Central, the JROTC rifle team, and going to UTK.
Whoa, watch her. Okay.
And then Craig Sluter is celebrating a birthday today. His mom, Trish, just sent that in to us.
Trish, who they sold Honey Baked, and now Trish just, I don't know, lays around in a hammock.
Just loving life.
Just living the dream. Good morning, Trish, and also lock the door. If she comes in, I'm dead. So she'll just, Corella DeVille, she'll get in here and we'll have problems.
Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
We'll talk to Nicole in about 7 seconds. Do you have 7 seconds so we can say something about Cleveland Plywood Company? All right, here we go. Good morning, Alan. I'm going to get this in before Nicole leaves here.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Mix 1041, welcome back. And we do welcome in our longtime friend, Nicole Moorshead. She's the marketing director of J&S Restaurants, owners of Hardees in this area. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad you're keeping me here for a few more minutes and not kicking me out. I mean,
well, we didn't kick you out. We've got this Instagram thing that they think we need to do, which I think's stupid, but it's fine. So that was just it. And you thought you were done, didn't you?
well, at least Bridget cared enough to pick up her head and be like, "Wait, don't leave."
So you're going to fill out our Mixed Madness bracket for the first time ever, is that right?
Yes, yeah, for a first time ever, and I'm going to let my kids choose the names, so this should be interesting.
Yeah, you already said all this, but so they're going to repeat it. You
Yes.
said that to Instagram, or as Paul Kahn said, Mr. Graham. Let me tell you something. Your children will do as good as anybody because nobody has a clue because it's just so wide open. And I appreciate Hardees. Hardees is donating a bunch of family 4-pack combo meals to go along with our prize package. And look, whenever anything good's happening, Hardees is usually in the middle of it. Isn't Hardees?
It is.
Can't talk all of a sudden.
I got you all flustered walking out the door.
Oh,
You're
what's
like,
going
"Wait,
on?"
can't find my words."
TSA screening line. No, I mean, and right now, and I tell you what I like about this and what you're doing at Hardees, the prices are going up. Look, I mean, inflation is tough right now. People are straight. Boy, you've made it easy to get some great food, haven't you?
We have, and and that's the biggest thing is we have a bunch of 2-for-$5 options right now. So you get that quality product, but for a cheaper price. And so we have breakfast wraps, brand new to our menu. We have a bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast wrap, sausage, egg, and cheese, an egg and cheese, and then also sausage, egg, and gravy, which is delicious. Our gravy is the best.
And it is, but you're telling me that they can get gravy. The professionals at Hardees, your great team, can get gravy and a tortilla.
Yes.
And hey, Carla Bolaños, that's for you. She hates it when I say tortilla.
Tortilla.
Just seeing if Carla's paying attention. She's singing on her way to Hopewell right now. Anyway, so no, but they can put the gravy in the tortilla.
Obviously, it's not as much as that goes on the biscuit and
Well,
gravy,
obviously.
but it's delicious. Okay. It's perfect.
What else is happening?
And then we also have, if you want to stick with our delicious biscuits, we still have our 2-for-5 mix and match also with the sausage, egg, and cheese. And then we also have the country fried steak in there, and then of course our classic biscuit and gravy options. Our biggest seller right now is our Philly cheesesteak burrito. That is delicious.
You've been telling me about this. So you really like that, don't you?
I do. And actually, this is our second time bringing this back. It was such a big hit last year. They brought it back this year. And it's delicious. I feel like it's even better this time around. But it's got thinly sliced ribeye on there, egg, cheese, and then we've got a onion and pepper blend in there, and it's delicious.
We're joined by Nicole Moorshead, Marketing Director at J&S Hardees. And, it's this time of the year. We're getting now we're past spring break. Really, people are really excited about the end of the school year, which is in sight. But it's time to think about hiring at Hardees because there's a lot of people going to be looking for summer jobs, that sort of thing.
Yes, actually, we've got signs everywhere hiring for spring, summer jobs. I talk to so many people that I meet that say their first job was at Hardees. So I love hearing those stories. But it's a great place to work, a great place to start. We're hiring everywhere, so you can go online to hardees.com and find your location nearest to you. You can do your application online, or you can do it the old-fashioned way and come in and do it that way as well.
So Mix Madness is up. It's live. It's presented by Kia of Cleveland, which Nicole and her family are going to make it a family project. Register at mymix1041.com. But, Bridget, here's what I don't like. So what we do now is we give prizes throughout the entire tournament. Used to, back in the good old days. We started this thing over 20 years ago. And we give prizes to the winner. Okay? That was it. Now, of course, we've got to give a ribbon to everybody. Now let me say, I got the participation ribbon at Field Day every year. So there's a little bitterness coming out here. No, we've got prizes every single round. Sheridan Mosley just printed this all out for me. My goodness. But thank you very much, Nicole and Hardees. You're giving away a ton of family 4-pack combo meals. This is cool. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. We're happy to do it.
But anyway, get signed up. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to read some of these in a few minutes. Some of the bracket names. Now, the bracket name on our Mix Madness is where you can be creative. Okay? And there's a prize associated with being creative. Now, some of you absolute non-creatives who must be related to Bridget are just like putting your name. Like, you know what? I just saw one. Ryan Hulton. Well, you know what? He's a banker. He's about as interesting as he sounds. Ryan Hulton. Or some of you, I saw Jerome Hammond. Well, you people can edit till Thursday at noon, okay? This is ridiculous. Anyway, so do a little better than these people.
What was the one last year that had your name in it? It was like
There's several that attacked me.
It was hilarious. There were some really good ones last year.
I saw one this morning, actually, that said, Steve Hartline is my role model. Let me tell you. Win.
Oh, that's a loser.
Yeah,
no, why would they do that?
Winners win. Now, that may be my name. That may be me.
I was going to say, look at the smile on your face.
Nicole Hardees, and I guess all we can say is there's one near you because you're all over the place.
We are, yeah.
Get a
North
great
City
start.
all the way down in Northwest Georgia.
I love it. Thanks, Nicole. Great to see you. Now,
Thank
now,
you. Now I can leave? Okay,
now
thank
you
you.
can leave.
All right.
Now you can leave. She tried to leave earlier. Thanks, Nicole. At 7:30, go get you some Inman coffee. It's all free out here. I know she's excited. That's what she was doing, trying to get out there. Thank you very much. All right, so Bridget, we've crossed half hour. Just remind people what's happening in our parking lot as we speak.
Yes, so it is the big launch of the Inman Coffee truck. So they are set up in our parking lot this morning until 10 a.m. And for anyone who stops by, you can get a free drip coffee and also a free pastry as well. So we appreciate our friends there at Inman Coffee.
You know, and by the way, I completely oppose this, but
yeah, we know.
But they won out. And, of course, I'll do anything for Ruthie Forgey. So anyway, that's the only reason this is happening. Stay outside. Do not try to come in or you'll be arrested. And I noticed Sheriff Lawson entered Mix Madness. He's always the same name, which is fascinating. Lawman. That's got me crazy. That's great. Thanks, Steve.
Gosh.
Mark Gibson's getting in. Donut Man. Wait, no, that's just another part of his life. Anyway, good morning, Chief. Great. Now I'm going to be arrested. That's nice. What do you got?
All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working an accident on Spring Place Road. It's going to be near Victory Street and Young Road, so be aware of that as you drive. That will affect Lake Forest Middle School traffic this morning. So, again, that is Spring Place Road near Victory Street and Young Road. We'll keep you up to date on that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Loans up to $20,000. Call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance, 950 25th Street in Cleveland in front of Ace Hardware, 423-458-3007. Online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Cleveland Ford, where they are building something new for Cleveland.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
It's time for your Cleveland area community calendar presented by Tenova Healthcare. Learn more about Tenova Healthcare in Cleveland by visiting them online at tenovacleveland.com.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
Steve, again?
Time out! Time out! Steve's made even bigger bracket, better than you shoot that basketball.
Sign up now to win hundreds of dollars in prizes in the Mix Madness contest. Visit mymix1041.com, presented by Kia of Cleveland.
Mix Madness with Mix 104.1 is easy as 1, 2, 3. Now get off my court.
So here's what we're going to do, folks. Now we're watching TV and talking to you, and now we're going to start reading the phone book. Do we still have phone books anymore? We'll start reading that and talking to you.
I haven't seen one in a while.
Hey, good morning. Green Acres is surely the place to be.
Yes, it sure is. For breakfast and lunch, the deli inside Green Acres offers hot plate lunches and dessert options each weekday. You can check out their Facebook page for their daily specials. They also have fresh produce, local honey, fresh baked breads, cakes, and cookies. That's at Green Acres, 4450 Georgetown Road, across from Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary School.
What's up?
So you have till Thursday at noon, right?
That's
to fill
it.
out the brackets?
Yeah.
So everybody get on it. We've got I think we've only got 60 that have filled out so far. So
No, we got more than 100, actually. So.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then they need to go back and fill out the contest form because they're not filling out the contest form.
So remind everybody.
If you go to our website, mymix1041.com,
yeah.
click on the Mix Madness banner, and there's a 5-step instructions. Make sure you follow all those steps, because if you don't come back and fill out...
This audience is normally used to 12 steps. So anyway.
If you don't come back and fill out our contest entry form after you do the ESPN side, then we won't be able to match you up. And so, therefore, you won't, even if you win... We can't give you any prizes because we don't know who you are. So so make sure you come back and fill out that contest entry form. It's very important. But hey, it's like you talking earlier. My favorite part of this is definitely the naming, the bracket naming. So and then seeing 8-year-olds win this. Is awesome.
I mean,
not that you're eligible to win prizes if you're 8, but still. But I mean, Bridget's done really well. Ashley did really well last year, didn't she? I think she won the office competition last year.
Yep.
Did you really?
I think so.
She did, yeah. And so, you don't have to have any basketball knowledge.
No.
Just go fill it out. Pick a bunch of teams, see what happens. You never know. Hey, there's a very nice TV that John Davis is giving away.
Are you kidding me? What about it, Bridget?
And
let's see if Bridget remembers. She's over here scrambling now.
It's a 58-inch UHD
4K
TV.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It's really nice.
And then I think there's a prize from the UPS store. There's prizes for every round, so it's not just the grand prize.
Yeah.
There's prizes for each round. So
hey, I have a question.
Yes.
Would you like to talk another hour about this?
Yes, I would.
It's not
As a matter of fact.
I don't have anything to do
Look,
here.
You guys.
I don't have things backing up. Dr. Baylor Terrell's now doing fillings in the lobby.
Somebody has to
We've
be the
got
promotional.
Bobby Ludwig. No, here's what you are.
Somebody has to be the promotional department, right?
So you're now Fruit Loops, the enforcer. Did you see how aggressive he is about this thing?
Yes.
My goodness, TCB, taking care of business. This is wonderful. I have not seen you this passionate since you last saw a cheeseburger. Anyway, get out of my studio. You're out. Get out. Done. He's going to go live at the coffee trailer. So tell everybody. Thank you. That was brilliant. Thank you so much for bringing your IQ in here. Listen, Bridget, tell people what's happening in our parking lot.
Yes, Inman Cofee is here. They are launching their coffee truck today in our parking lot, so they're going to be here until 10 a.m. this morning.
Come in.
Anyone who stops by, you're going to get a free drip coffee and also a free pastry as well. So thanks so much to our friends at Inman Cofee.
I said this was ridiculous. Why in the name of the Lord we invite these people by here? Do not come inside or you will be arrested. Actually, Bridget is going to show you how you'll be tasered. She's going to take one for the team. It is that's pretty funny. The CHI Memorial Sports Desk, CHI Memorial, hello, Human Kindness Sports, sponsored by the Town Squire.
When you need a tuxedo, the Town Squire, Larry McDaniel and his staff, they have been doing it for over 40 years. You want someone who knows what they're doing for proms, weddings, special occasions, all available at the Town Squire with the very latest in colors and styles, including slim and ultra slim fit when it matters the most. The Town Squire Tuxedo Department there for you. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee.
All right, Mix 1041 Sports. I can find it. All right, Lakers beat the Hawks last night, 136-105. In softball, it was Cleveland High School all over GPS yesterday, 13-2. Thank you, Autumn O'Brien, letting me know about that. Walker Valley shut out Hickson 10-0. And we're joined now by Dr. Baylor Terrell. Dr. Terrell, can you feel the March Madness?
I can feel it. Can you feel it?
I can feel it. I love it. And tonight we start the first four in Dayton, Ohio. Every time I think of Dayton, Ohio, I think of my buddy Charles Little, played at Cleveland High, went on to play at University of Dayton. Anyway, Wagner plays Howard at 6:40 to basically get in the tournament. And then Virginia plays Colorado State at 9:10, both games on True TV. And every game on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. We're doing this again with Westwood One Sports nationally. Our coverage of March Madness, we have all games again on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix app. Brought to you by Quantum Sports. Mark Stewart. Quantum Sports in Cleveland, your card collecting and memorabilia headquarters. Quantum Sports is in the former Cooks Plaza. You can visit them online at qsportsgroup.com, and Dr. Baylor Terrell is here. As you look at the bracket, Doc, what do you make of it? Just overall, in general.
I think this is as wide open of a bracket as it's been in a long time in my recent memory. Me and my buddies have been talking about it in all our group texts. Like, who do you think is going to be the upsets this year? And, I'm stuck on this game. What do you think? And I actually told him the other day, I can't tell you how long it's been since I've made a bracket because I used to spend hours and hours researching it.
Did you ever win anything?
Not even close. And so I finally just realized the tournament's a lot more enjoyable to watch if I have no horse in the race. And Georgia basketball is absolutely horrendous, so of course I didn't have any horse in the race this year.
Were you glad UT got killed by Mississippi State?
No, I mean I want to do good for my buddies.
For your buddies?
As you heard my voice crack right there, that was a telltale sign.
We're joined by Dr. Baylor Terrell, Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. So I'm going to just put you on the spot here. Well, first of all, you need to get in Mixed Madness. At least do that.
Yep.
I'll send you the link. But if you had to pick a champion, who would you go with?
Right now, I think UConn's the best team in the country. And I hate to say that because I feel like everybody's saying that, but I really do. I mean, I just don't know. I don't see anybody beating them. Although I will say I do feel like they got a tough draw and probably the hardest bracket out of any one seed that I saw. But I don't really know.
All right, so the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, your Uncle Brian, your granddad Ken, the Beards, the legends that they are, and you're a Terrell. So
right.
You're not, I mean, you're kind of a beard, but not really.
I'm 100% a beard. Look at my height.
But as Blake, is he still in the family? I heard a rumor you guys had excommunicated Blake. Is that right? Sent him to live with Richard
When I'm
Hughes?
on this show, yes, I excommunicate him just to be on good terms with you.
Yeah, you got that right. He's selling what? 2-day-old donuts down in Chattanooga that nobody cares about. Yeah. Although he is giving duck donuts to every round. We got a ton of prizes this year, which is ridiculous because you should only be giving prizes to the winners. They make these losers give them prizes, which is stupid.
I agree.
But anyway, Baylor, what's going on at the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry?
Well, we too are giving stuff away, Steve. So
well, that's fine.
So we got a couple spots still open for scheduling purposes. So if you are in the interest of getting any dental work done, or you need any dental work done, please reach out to us at 423-476-6541. Just a couple of things that we're giving away, and this is for Thursday, March 21st, and Friday, March 22nd. It's 15% off all treatment. We're doing take-home day whitening, which is $200. Zoom in-office bleaching, which is now $300. If somebody has really, really, really bad stains, we're doing deep bleaching for $800.
Bridget, did you hear that? Bridget sadly has a smoking habit, so she between that and the coffee every morning.
We might. Hey, I know a place we can get you taken care of. Come on. And then
Bridget
also,
and her mother will be there.
That's right. Sealants for $21. But the biggest thing is, we're specifically saving these days for these appointments. So if you're interested in getting an appointment, call up to the office. Gina and Lily will take care of you, or if one of the other girls answer, and just make sure that they know where you heard about us. So whether it's through our social media, by the way, we're trying to up the ante on those. So check us out on Facebook at the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Check us out for Instagram, or check us out on Instagram, also at the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. I heard you earlier talking about how you didn't like the Instagram stuff.
Well, Paul Kahn came in here yesterday, and I thought it was genius. And he's a fairly smart individual, sometimes. And he's also now the president of Lee University again. But anyway, so he comes in here, him and Vanessa, so Sheridan Mosley. Did you meet Sheridan out here?
I think so.
So she's the young lady sitting at the front.
Yes, I met her. I checked in with her.
She's the only intelligent one in the building. So anyway, she comes in there with her phone, and she says, well, let's do some Instagram. Instagram exclusive.
Yeah. You're not about it?
I don't care. Here's the thing. I just don't care. And so yesterday, Dr. Kahn looks over and says, hello, Mr. Graham. How are you? So from now on, we'll be Mr. Graham.
Hey, listen, not all of us are as lucky as you to get to talk for a living.
Come on, Baylor.
I mean, I do it a lot.
Yeah, you do it a lot.
I do it a lot, so I can join you, but yeah.
So we're talking about Dr. Baylor Terrell, Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. So this Thursday and Friday, I mean, it's going to be an event over there. It happens. You guys do this every year.
Yep.
The games are everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
16 games on Thursday and Friday.
That's right.
Also, it's paradise.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like I said, we're saving these appointments specifically for that. We think it's kind of a cool promo. It's a great way to get people in the office, and also it's a great way to help people. Finances can be tough sometimes, and being able to give some discounted stuff and help people get treatment that they need is what we're all about at the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Trying to enrich lives one smile at a time, and why not have a little fun with things like March Madness? I think Brian and I were talking the other day. They said they've been doing this for 10, 15 years, and it's been awesome.
Back when Brian used to work. Back before he found dogs.
Hey, listen, when you got the number one dog in the world, you can do what you want. You're not going to get any arguments from me over here.
How do people make their appointments? Then I got to run something by you here.
Yeah, you do make your appointments by calling over to 423-476-6541 and just mention that you heard us either here on the radio or you saw it on social media.
That's stupid. Nobody admits they ever listen here. We're like the old Cleveland Brown fans that used to wear bags over their heads, which I do, by the way, I do tell most of our listeners, you need to wear a bag over your head. But anyway, they are not going to admit. They may if they get a deal, so maybe they will. I don't know. 66541. All right, I want to run some stuff by you.
Let's hear it.
All right, so I'm now on the Mix Madness bracket presented by Kia of Cleveland right now. Now, a few years ago, we started giving away prizes for creative bracket names, Bridget. Is that right? We do a prize for that?
That is correct.
What are we giving away? Of course, you have no clue. That's why I asked you. I'm just going to give you a sampling.
He doesn't either, obviously. That's why he asked you.
Yeah.
We'll just make
I have no idea. I'm going to give you a sampling, Baylor, and I want you to help us here because we're going to be judging these names.
Okay.
Here's what we have so far. Coach Damon Floyd at Bradley Central High School is
winner.
D-Flow 2's picks. D-Flow, Damon, is that what?
There's only one D-Flow.
D-Flow.
That's right.
Why we got D-Flow 2's? What's the 2's?
That's his number.
It was?
Oh, absolutely. At Bradley. I'm pretty sure he wore 6 at UTC, but at Bradley it was definitely 2. Because I know it's a big thing, like when the seniors get to wear 2 now, because I'm pretty sure it's a Damon thing, or Coach Floyd thing. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying Damon on air like that. Yeah, but it's a Coach Floyd thing, but I'm pretty sure he lets some of the players wear 2, which is really, really cool.
Your level of respect for Coach Floyd is, quite frankly, creepy.
Always will be.
And he now has a restraining order against
That's
you.
right. That's right.
All right,
he will not be coming to get his teeth cleaned anytime soon.
And by the way, hey, Damon, a little sedation dentistry never hurt you, buddy, okay? Underground hardwood is Lindsey Bell at Bradley Central. Lindsey actually was texting me last evening, going over some names. Then we have Sheriff Steve Lawson. Now, we can count on Steve to always be exciting. Lawman. Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff. God love you. Let's see here. Then we have these people. Then we have these people just put their names. Well, we got Brandon Clowers. He's B. Clowers 80s. Okay, thanks. Then we have D. Fansler. Is that the guy that?
That's Devin Fansler.
Devin, okay, all I do is win, win, win. There we go. I like that. But then you get guys like Jeff Lovingood. You know who Jeff is on his bracket name?
Mm-hmm.
He is, let's see here, ESPN fan 211-963930.
So he just did not put a name in at all.
He didn't put a name in. We have, okay.
I think technically that's the most creative. It's got more numbers and letters together than anything else we've heard to this point.
That's a good point. We have, okay, then we get these people like Reagan Hall, and I love Reagan Hall, but it's Reagan's picks. Then we got Stephen Beasley's picks. Then we get, let's see here, Jordan Easley. Now, he is Jourdain. What does that mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have Mylan Blake, M. Blake. I mean, these people now... Somebody named Whaley has TN Connect 4. That's the leader in the clubhouse right now. That's pretty good. Ben Bolin. Marchus Maximus Madness.
Just too much alliteration for me right there. Not even going to try that one.
Nate Tucker, not trying. The Nate Tucker's picks. 2 for some reason. What was those 2?
He was copying D-Flow's template that he had put in there for him, yeah.
A Tar Heel. I mean, some of these people I know. Oh, here's...
Hey, I've got a soft spot for the Tar Heels. I always have. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Brooke Jackson and Justin out there if you guys are listening, but I always had a soft spot for the Tar Heels.
Then we got Matt Moore, Dweller of the Cellar. That's not bad. I don't know. Some of these are better than others, but these people are just using their names.
Well, okay. Well, let's flip the script here for a minute.
Yeah.
I can do this all day.
Ryan Hulton.
What would be a creative name for you? I was thinking something like Steve's favorite dentist if I were to put my name in the bracket or something. You know, would that work?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Here is.
Or how about Blakebeard's nephew? Or would that automatically make me lose?
You'd be disqualified.
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Chris Green is C. Green. And folks, that's about right.
Like you're seeing green or just C. Green?
Just the letter C. Green. Period. Brant Donlin. Courtney Donlin. What's the deal? The people just putting their names on here? Ridiculous. Skydog Cobain. I don't know who that is, but that's pretty good.
I mean, you could put...
puts his phone number.
Jerome Hammond. Oh, speaking of Bobby, are you going to use your phone number this year?
Am I finally on, Steve? I about took 2 showers, cooked breakfast, and let the dogs out while I've been on hold.
I mean, I am so close to hanging up on you. You have no, and you're paying to be here, and you have no clue how close you are to getting hung up on.
Hey, while we're talking about mixed match,
Say hi to Dr. Terrell.
Hey, good morning, Dr. Terrell.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, I'm well. I got a bone to pick with you, Steve. So
Get in line.
I didn't sign up yet. I'm getting ready. I know. I'm getting ready. This is probably a public service announcement as well. When you click on the link to go to Mix Madness to sign up for your brackets, do not. I don't think you control these advertisements, but there's advertisements on your website through when I did it through the phone. There's a big green button that says "Start Here," and I just said, "Hey, I'll start here." Well, I put my credit card number into something I have no idea. If you're signing up for the link and you see on the Mix website this big green button that says "Start Here," do not start there. I found that out. So now I got to figure out where my credit card number went.
Oh, you made my day. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I hope they're paying you for that because it worked.
That's good to hear. All right, Bobby, what's happening this morning?
Hey, markets are up. Excuse me. Markets were up yesterday. The Dow up 75 points to close at 38,790. The S&P up 32 to close at 5,149. And the Nasdaq up 130 points to close at 16,103. So markets were up yesterday. Back to you guys in the studio. I'll let you guys get back to work.
Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. How do people reach out to you, Bobby?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Cofee, right by the old Liner gas station. And by the way, Steve, I really did make an omelet the whole time I was on hold, so I'm getting ready to eat my breakfast.
Bridget did not tell me you were there.
He loves to use you as a scapegoat.
And here's what she's doing.
That's right.
She's now telling me. She mentioned your name, so I would know you're there. Well, it's ridiculous. Why don't you? I mean, it's your fault. Go ahead and talk about it.
You're the one that answered the phone.
Brittany Jackson is B. Jackson Tucker. Is this Dwayne Williams, Draina 3? Is that you, Dwayne? Oh, here's Lyle Swartzel, Seema's husband. Let me tell you, that's the best thing about him. He's got nothing else. Bill Estes, same name every year. Tennessee Billy Earl, every year. Ryan Felton, the Baja Blast. You know, he always brings Taco Bell in here like every day. Pretty good. We'll be reading the phone book next hour, ladies and gentlemen. Get off my phone, Bobby. I'm tired. Go eat your omelet and leave me alone. Dr. Baylor Terrell with us. So, I mean, this just, people they got time. They can redo them.
That's right. You could.
No
okay, real quick then.
Go ahead.
If you asked me who my pick was, who's yours?
I haven't decided yet. I don't know.
So you're hammering all these people to change their names, but you haven't even filled out your bracket yet.
Hey,
no. Good news is you still got 48 hours. No, actually, no, you don't, because you got tonight.
Thursday at noon. No, yeah, it's Thursday at noon.
Play-ins.
Yeah, they count the play-ins.
Also, me and my buddies were talking about this the other day, just speaking of March Madness.
Okay.
Do you agree with these, 11 seed play-in games, or do you think it should just be the last few 16 seeds getting to play in? Because I think if you're good enough to be an 11 seed, why in the world should you have to play in?
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Instead of the play-ins for this, I don't mind the 16 game.
It's money. That's all it is. They just make more money.
That's
all it is. That's just like you standing here now. You're just making more money. All you do is win, win, win.
Not true.
All you do is win, win, win.
Not
got
true.
your Braves shirt on. How the Braves looking?
Good. I hope. We just got preseason ranked the #1 power ranking team in the MLB. So my wife is probably not happy that baseball season's back, because that means we'll be watching them pretty much every night, or at least the radio will be on or something for Braves games. So she's having
an earphone.
I'm about to say she's having to get her mind mentally there, but no, I'm pumped. We're 9-8 days away now. So
getting close. Dr. Baylor Terrell, Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, March Madness. Call them 476-6541. They got all kinds of great deals. This is going to be a big Thursday and Friday. You still got a couple of slots left. Is that right?
Quite a bit of slots on Friday.
Okay. On Friday, okay.
On Friday. Thursday we still got some as well, though. So make sure if you're interested in that, at least call up there and just see, maybe come in for a consult and see what we can get your treatment planned.
Well, buddy, thanks. Good to see you.
Thank you, guys.
Good job. Dr. Baylor Terrell. Bridget, remind everybody what's happening in our parking lot right now.
Yeah, so Inman Cofee, they are launching their coffee truck today in our parking lot. They're going to be set up out there till 10 a.m. So anybody that stops by, you're going to get a free drip coffee and a free pastry as well from Inman Cofee. So we're excited to have them here with us today.
We are?
Yes, we are.
Well, I love them, but I mean, the fact that we're welcoming people to our parking lot is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. but it's fine. I mean, whatever.
And we're on Mouse Creek Road across from Duracell, by the way.
Yeah, go try to break into Duracell and get some free batteries. See what happens to you. Now, if you try to get in the studio, I'll have you arrested. Oh, they got a camera out there. Look at that. MixTV.tv. Yeah. People are lined up, getting their free call. Oh, look at Baylor. He's going over there. Just like his Uncle Brian, man. Give me something free. And he's going to taste a donut from Inman Cofee. I don't know why my Uncle Blake's doing any donuts. This is much better. They're over there getting their free Inman coffee and pastry right now. All right.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hardees Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardees, goodness in the making.
Thank you for calling Logan Tompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have will be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
True since 1903. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Local and state news coming up in a moment. Top story this morning, Lee University President Dr. Mark Walker announced his resignation. He will not seek another term as president of Lee. Dr. Paul Kahn has been reinstated as president unanimously by the board of directors at Lee. Dr. Kahn has accepted a one-year position as president and chancellor to lead the school and search for a new president. That's our top story this morning. More on that, plus the Bradley County Commission meeting from last night.
This half hour of Mix Mornings is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix. With over 40 years experience in the ready mix business, they have supplied thousands of residential and commercial projects. Family owned with 6 locations in East Tennessee. Call Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more. This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are still working to clear up an accident on Spring Place Road. It's going to be at Victory Street and Young Road there, and it is causing some major delays this morning, so be aware of that as you drive. It's affecting Lake Forest Middle School traffic as well. So that's Spring Place Road right there at Victory Street and Young Road. We'll keep you up to date on that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
At First Horizon, we know if there's a win, there's a way. Our team is here.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. And we have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Maybe even bigger bracket, better you shoot that basketball.
Sign up now to win hundreds of dollars in prizes in the Mix Madness contest. Visit mymix1041.com, presented by Kia of Cleveland.
Mix Madness with Mix 104.1 is easy as 1, 2, 3. Now get off my court.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
From us at Mermaid Mattress.
Before the weather, I think we got a comment in on the text machine. Is that right?
Yeah, Devin Fansler, good morning. He says you call all of them losers. He said we must be desperate losers because we're listening to you, Steve.
Well, don't be so mean to Bridget, Devin. I did like his bracket name. All I do is win, win, win. I'll be playing that all night long now, baby.
All right, for today we'll have sunny skies.
And by the way, who gave Richie Hughes a cell phone? Of course, Richie probably has a track phone. But anyway, he's paying as he goes. Reggie Hughes says, quote, nice hoodie. Really? So unprofessional. I won't tell you what I replied back. Anyway, continues, quote, hey, can I come by and get my first place prize for Mixed Madness today without hurt everyone's feelings? Okay. Whatever.
Love it.
By the way, Stephanie's waiting for her prize anytime there, Richie. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so today, sunny skies, a high of 58 and a low of 33 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny, a high of 70 and a low of 38. And then on Thursday, partly cloudy with a high of 69. Your current Milligan Bay temperature is 25 degrees.
What? 25?
25.
My goodness. I got to go back to the beach. This is ridiculous. It is 7 after the hour.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. It's primary day in Arizona, Florida, Illinois, Kansas, and Ohio, where Republicans are choosing a Senate candidate.
When I win this evening, it's going to be about unifying the Republican Party.
State Senator Matt Dolan on Fox. Former President Trump endorses businessman Bernie Moreno. The other candidate is Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose. The incumbent is Democrat Sherrod Brown. Former President Trump says any Jewish person who votes for Democrats hates their religion and should be ashamed of themselves.
He had been asked in an interview about the Democrats' growing criticism of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his handling of the war in Gaza. The comments sparking immediate backlash from the White House and Jewish leaders. A White House spokesman calling the comments vile and unhinged anti-Semitic rhetoric.
Fox's Chris Tomeo. Hong Kong passes a new national security law expanding the government's power to crack down on dissent. And Japan raises its interest rates for the first time in 17 years. They had been below zero to stimulate the economy. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Tompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Tompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Local and state news from the Logan Tompson Law News Desk. Good morning, everybody. 9 minutes after 8 a.m. It's a Tuesday morning, March the 19th. You're listening to Mix 1041. Talk 1013 The Buzz. You're also watching us on MixTV.tv. And our top story this morning, Lee University announced in a statement on Monday afternoon that President of Lee, Dr. Mark Walker, is resigning. He's concluding his presidency as of May 5th commencement. He will not seek a second four-year term. Walker announced his decision to a specially called meeting of the Lee faculty and staff on Monday afternoon and said, quote, my wife Udella and I have enjoyed our 4 years in this role, but after lots of prayer and reflection, we're confident that our time as president is now complete, end quote. After the announcement, the Lee Board of Directors voted unanimously to reinstate Dr. Paul Kahn, the school's president of 34 years. Dr. Kahn has accepted a one-year position as president and chancellor to lead the school in search for a new president. Again, our top story this morning, Dr. Mark Walker has resigned as president of Lee University. Now, what that really means is that one way to look at it, but he has basically said he does not want another term being 4 years. So the Lee Board of Directors unanimously reinstated Dr. Paul Kahn for 1 year. That is going to all take effect on May the 5th. The Bradley County Commission met Monday in a voting session. Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis shared with commissioners a letter from the city of Cleveland requesting the county reconvene the Growth Plan Coordinating Committee. It's a long-time committee. The mayor agrees and plans to restart the committee. He's going to present the commission with a resolution and appointments in the near future. The mayor also told Bradley County commissioners he's beginning to review all budget requests from departments and officials in the upcoming weeks As of now, the budget requests are coming at about $2 million over last year's budget, according to Mayor Davis. And there is more news. You can find it on our website at mymix1041.com. And we are joined by the local commander of the Salvation Army. That is Ruthie Forgey. How are you, Ruthie?
Thank you so much. You just gave me a promotion there.
Oh, well, now what is your real title?
I'm a sergeant.
Sergeant, okay.
Yes.
Well, listen. Now, you realize we would not do this for just anybody to let people take over our parking lot.
Right.
We don't. Well, Bridget doesn't like people. You should hear the way she talks about the audience off the air. But we're welcoming the people in here.
You are, and they're coming.
I know they are.
I know they're coming to get their coffee.
All right, so tell us what's happening.
So we have a big coffee truck out there, and it is fully operational. Today, if you come by just to get a glimpse of that truck, that's going to start being at different places around town and also for events. So if you're having a wedding or if there's a festival or if you just are having a family reunion and think, hey, we want to have coffee, anything that you can get in our coffee shop, you can get on the truck.
That's so cool.
Yeah, from smoothies to our black tie fairs to all the things. Now, today, if you come by, we only have drip with us today because they're free. So if you come by and you're on your way to work and you're listening and you thought, hey, man, I just need a good cup of coffee, come by Mix 104. We'll give you a good cup of coffee. We have some pastries out.
People are pulling in now. They've got a camera out there on mixtv.tv. This is actually from Austin's house. It's his Ring camera. So, where he sees all the strangers stopping by. But anyway, and there you see, boy, that's a beautiful looking coffee truck, Ruthie. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so the coffee truck was, the Salvation Army during times of disaster, and y'all have worked with us during unfortunately, several disasters here in town, major ones. And we have rolling canteens that go out and rove into the neighborhoods after a disaster. This particular canteen was in Texas, and it has worked about 6 disasters. Katrina, not Andrew, the last big one that came through Texas. So this canteen has helped and served a lot of people in some of life's most difficult moments. But because it was getting a little bit older, they decommissioned it. The Salvation Army's terms, decommissioned, and then we gifted us with it, and we were able to get it wrapped and covered, and you can cook a full course meal in there. Yeah. So we, wanted to be able to be more mobile, and so now today is the launch of the truck.
Well, thank you for doing that here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for allowing us to be out here. So we're looking forward to, being able to be a part of some of the community festivals, and, the Greenway has things going on almost every weekend starting now.
Yeah.
And all the way through until probably the end of October, 1st of November. And so we're looking forward to that. And then we also have a couple of weddings booked already for that, because coffee trucks at weddings are becoming a popular thing.
Oh, yeah.
And so we can do small or large, whatever the listener may need at their wedding.
Joined by Ruthie Forgey of the Salvation Army. The Inman coffee truck, brand new truck, is making its debut in our parking lot until 10 a.m. You can come by and get a free coffee and a pastry, as what they said. Mm-hmm. If people want to contact you about getting the truck to their event, to their wedding, to whatever, what do they need to do?
They can go to our website, or they can go to, or just call our main number, which is 423-308-3467. And then I think you have the website information to get on Mix 104 and that number, so people can call and reserve. So I think it's a good addition to our already Drink Coffee, Change Lives, because all the coffee and all the income that we have from our coffee house ministry and now the coffee truck ministry goes directly back into the services that we offer at the Salvation Army, which is, feeding a meal to a hungry person, or making sure they have a shower, or pours into our youth program. So, that's why we always say, drink coffee, change a life, because those monies go right back into ministry here in Cleveland, Tennessee.
And Bridget, we've heard from a very special person this morning.
Yes, shout out to Joel Rogers. He is in tune. He says he is here in spirit.
Yes.
And he's really been through it, but what an amazing recovery he's making.
He's a miracle man. He did have a major cardiac event with a dissected aorta on December 13th during our Angel Tree distribution.
Amazing.
And he actually coded 5 times.
Oh my.
And the last time he was coded for 20 minutes. So he is literally a resurrected miracle man. He continues to recover and amaze us. He's up on his feet now, beginning to walk and moving toward that independent walking, and his voice is recovering, and and he's hungry because he hadn't eaten in over 100 days, because his vocal cords were damaged because of all the stuff, and so he hasn't been able to swallow. So he has a feeding tube, but they're doing another swallow test. He might be sneaking in little treats every now and then.
Good.
Good. He is. He's such a heart of who we are and part of who we are, and so we're eager to have him standing right here beside me, back in full commission within sometime,
Soon.
Soon.
He was excited about this truck. I remember that when you guys announced it. Joel, buddy, we're praying for you. God bless you, buddy. And you are a miracle. All right, Ruthie, great to see you. And so till 10 a.m., you can come by our studios on Mouse Creek across from Duracell. Get you free Inman coffee and a pastry. Thank you, Ruthie.
Yeah,
great to see you. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you so much.
People are right out there right now. Back in just a second.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We are still seeing a backup on Spring Place Road. There was an accident working there near Victory Street and Young Road, so be aware of that as you drive. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. They're having an underwater Easter egg hunt Saturday, March 30th. Space is limited. Stop by the Cleveland Family YMCA or give them a call. It's just $10 for members, $15 for non-members. That's at the Cleveland Family YMCA. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Come see the great savings this March at Mountain View.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us! Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
Steve, again?
Time out! Time out! Steve made an even bigger bracket. Better you shoot that basketball.
Sign up now to win hundreds of dollars in prizes in the Mix Madness contest. Visit mymix1041.com, presented by Kia of Cleveland.
Mix Madness with Mix 104.1 is easy as 1, 2, 3. Now get off my court.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
The goodness of Hardee's 2 for $5 wraps just got better. Now choose 2 wraps for breakfast or 2 hand-breaded chicken wraps for lunch or dinner. Morning to night, get 2 wraps, $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have will be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Don't forget, Mix Madness presented by Kia of Cleveland. Deadline is on Thursday at noon. To get registered, go to mymix1041.com. We've got an amazing amount of prizes, including oil change courtesy of Honda Cleveland, duck donuts, free entrees from Martha Ann's, family 4-pack combo meals from Hardees. We have a dinner from Aubrey's, teeth bleaching from Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. And then we have cash prizes from Assured Alarms and UPS Store and a lot more. So a lot of prizes. Don't worry if you don't know a thing about it. You'll probably win. So anyway, go to mymix1041.com and budget, including our grand prize from Kia of Cleveland at Big 4K TV.
That's right, a 58-inch 4K UHD TV from Kia of Cleveland. So thank you, John Davis.
This portion of Mix Morning sponsored by Wendy's.
Yes, Wendy's has partnered with Cinnabon to bring a new morning delight to breakfast menus nationwide. It's called the Cinnabon Pull Apart, and it is available now at Wendy's.
Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 823.
A new mattress is proven to raise your quality of sleep. You can choose from locally made or famous national brands at Mermaid Mattress, where you'll find a better mattress at a better price, guaranteed.
For today, sunny skies, a high of 58 and a low of 33 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny, a high of 70 and a low of 38. And then on Thursday, partly cloudy with a high of 69. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 25 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Day today, but I'm going to show you once again the current temps because this is really the big news this morning. How cold it is outside. It's the first day of spring, but it certainly does not feel like it. At or below the freezing mark across the entire area, and that includes the great majority of our communities and reporting sites coming in the 20s, a lot of 27s, 28s, and 29s on there. Chattanooga still hanging on to 32 degrees, Scottsboro at 30. Thankfully, we don't have any wind, so we don't have to worry about the wind chill making it feel even colder, but you do want to layer up this morning, certainly with that chill in the air. As we go ahead and look at your hour-by-hour forecast for this Tuesday, sunny skies all day long, so it will be a pretty day when you look outside. You just kind of have to dress accordingly with the temps. Wind is going to come from the southwest at about 5 to 12 miles per hour. First thing this morning, we'll still have a little bit of a northerly breeze, but then it's going to shift and come out the southwest for the rest of the day. So 30 degrees at 7 a.m., 29 at 8 o'clock, then kind of starting that swing up from there. Still pretty chilly even at noon at 45 degrees, and then we get those 50s for the afternoon into the evening time, 55 at 3 o'clock, 57 at 4 or 5 p.m. Generally highs today ranging anywhere from 50 to about 57, 58 degrees across the area. So when we look at our highs for the week ahead, it's really tomorrow that you get more of that comfortable air, that warmth, that spring-like vibe outside. So 57 for your high today. Tonight's going to be another cold one, dropping to the 30s, but I don't really see as many 20s across the area. And then highs tomorrow from about 65 to 70. Thursday's going to stay pretty comfortable at 68 degrees. Friday, you're seeing the morning time not as cold. The the afternoon, not quite as warm. That's an indicator of clouds and rain that we're going to have on Friday. And then as far as your weekend goes, 65 on Saturday, 68 on Sunday. That low on Sunday morning back down into the 30s, and then kind of hanging out with that milder air for Monday of next week with those highs in the 60s as well. I want to get you outside with a look at the clouds and radar, and you can see it's very quiet and calm across our area. And it's not just us. It's like the whole state of Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi to Louisiana, Arkansas, back to Oklahoma. There's a lot of calm conditions on this Tuesday morning, and that includes us. That will be the story really all day long. So abundant sunshine for your Tuesday. That wind again shifting and coming out of the southwest for today. Clear conditions will continue into the evening and into the overnight hours. On Wednesday, you see this cold front approaching our area. It's going to swing through, but it's not going to make an impact as far as dropping our temps. Remember, tomorrow will be warmer in the afternoon, but we may get a few clouds that are paired with it for your Wednesday, so mostly sunny then. Looking ahead to your Thursday, dry during the daytime Thursday morning. Here's paused at lunchtime on Thursday. You just get the mix of sun and clouds, so partly sunny conditions for your Thursday. It's Thursday night that we start to see some of those rain showers into our area. That's why I have that 10% on there for Thursday. And then watch all that really swing up for your Friday. So Friday, I think, is definitely a day you want to have the raincoats, the umbrellas handy, because we are going to be dealing with those scattered rain showers kind of on and off throughout the day on Friday, even into Friday evening. In fact, a couple of residual showers still possible through your Saturday morning, but Friday's kind of the big day for that. It's not going to be kind of heavy soaking rain, just in general, on average, about 1/4 of an inch across the area. We may see a few spots up to a 1/2 inch, but it's something that's going to be kind of on and off, impacting most of the day on Friday. Now back to today, it's sunshine, it's cold air this morning, and it's good air quality too. So that's some great news. The not so good news, mold and pollen counts though for today are both in the high category. So if you're an allergy sufferer, heads up about that. Sunny and slightly kind of cooler for today, below what is normal, 57 degrees for your high temp. And then tonight, 37, clear and cold, but certainly not as cold as what we have outside right now. Tomorrow, 70 degrees, plentiful sunshine. It's going to be warm and beautiful. Today is the first day of spring, technically, if you want to get technical about it. The spring equinox is not until tonight at 11:06 p.m. So winter is still in winter mode.
Brought to you by Southern Body Reform. Listen to this. No diet, no exercise, just results. It's Southern Body Reform. And when you mention Mix 1041, receive your first month for $149. This is Dr. Mark Lee. That is about a $200 discount. Well, it's over half off, yeah. So call 889-0441. That's Southern Body Reform. Or go on the website, southernbodyreform.com. It's a division of Cleveland Non-Surgical. And last night, Oprah Winfrey had a big primetime special on ABC television about weight loss. It's in all the papers and news sites this morning. Everybody's talking about last night. Fascinating look at Ozempic and the different types of weight loss drugs, and it's all about shame, really, and shaming people. And Oprah showed a lot of videos and pictures of her being shamed over her career, going back, 30 years. But it was a fascinating special last night. If you didn't see it, I understand it's on Hulu beginning today. But great. I love Oprah, and it was a great special last evening. All right. But anyway, Southern Body Reform. That's right. And Dr. Lee tells us a bunch of people are taking advantage of this. No diet, no exercise, just results. Southern Body Reform. They're part of it's a division of Cleveland Non-Surgical. Dr. Mark Lee. You can mention us for whatever reason, but it will actually benefit you this time. Got to get this whole package for half off, 50% discount. For just $149, call 889-0441, southernbodyreform.com.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Tompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Tompson Law at logantompsonlaw.com.
At 8:30, and our top story this morning, Lee University President Dr. Mark Walker will not continue as president of Lee. He told a specially called meeting of the faculty and staff at Lee University yesterday afternoon that he will not accept another term as the president of Lee. He said that he and his wife, Udella, have been praying, and they felt like this was the time that their time as president of Lee is complete. And so the Lee University Board of Directors unanimously appointed former president Dr. Paul Kahn as the interim president of Lee. Dr. Kahn has accepted a one-year term as interim president while the search is on for a new permanent president of Lee University. Let's go to check of our Simmons Bank celebration list at 8:30. What's happening?
Hannah Thurman today. Also, Piper Reynolds is 17 today, a student at Bradley Central. Craig Sluter is celebrating a birthday today. Philip Daniel is also celebrating. And then Patsy Holt is having a birthday today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. Call Ken Du, 423-381-3427.
And right now in the Mix 1041 parking lot, let's go to that camera out there, guys. We've got Inman Cofee. They've got the Inman Cofee truck. It's a brand new truck being debuted out there right now. We got people in line. So you can come by our parking lot and get a free coffee and pastry from Inman Cofee. And they're set up. We're here across from Duracell on Mouse Creek Road. You can come by. If you try to get in the station, we will have you executed. And that's about our budget. So you'll be tasered or something. I don't know. Or we'll trap you in a room with Mike Lee for 1 hour and make you talk to him. Yeah, try taking me down in the afternoon actually, it was last week in the morning, although I thought it was pretty funny. So Inman Cofee, they're debuting, Bridget, their new coffee truck. Mm-hmm. And people are stopping by, getting free coffee and pastries here. They're going to be here till 10 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So, and thanks to Ruthie, they brought us some coffee in here. It's delicious.
That's right. Yeah, the Inman Coffee truck, as she mentioned, is now available for events and weddings and things like that. So keep them in mind. We appreciate them being out here with us this morning.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
The Town Squire's seasonal sale.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Steve! Steve, again?
Time out! Time out! Steve, maybe you can pick your bracket better than you shoot that basketball.
Sign up now to win hundreds of dollars in prizes in the Mix Madness contest. Visit mymix1041.com, presented by Kia of Cleveland.
Mix Madness with Mix 104.1 is easy as 1, 2, 3. Now get off my court.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
On MixTV.tv. Good morning. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
All right, for today, sunny skies, a high of 58 and a low of 33 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny, a high of 70 and a low of 38. Partly cloudy on Thursday with a high of 69. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 26 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
The madness of March is here. Hey, the Lakers all over the Atlanta Hawks last night, 136-105 in Los Angeles. Softball and high school softball, Cleveland over GPS 13-2. Walker Valley shut out Hickson 10-0. And March Madness does begin tonight. The NCAA men's basketball tournament, the first four. It's a glorified play-in Dayton, Ohio tonight. Wagner and Howard will take on each other at 6:40. Virginia and Colorado State at 9:10. All on both games on True TV. And we'll have them on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. We'll have all the March Madness coverage. Our local coverage presented by Quantum Sports. Our buddy Mark Stewart and his team at Quantum Sports. They are your card collecting and memorabilia headquarters. Quantum Sports. And they are in the former Cooks Plaza. You can visit qsportsgroup.com. And we'll come back, talk with our friends at Big Brothers Big Sisters in just a moment.
For more than 40 years, the Chattanooga Heart Institute.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Choosing the right health care plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
You by Southern Body Reform. This is a division of Cleveland non-surgical Dr. Mark Lee. No diet, no exercise, just results. Southern Body Reform. When you mention Mix 104.1, you get half off for the program for $149. Call 889-0441. That's Southern Body Reform. Go online, southernbodyreform.com, a division of Cleveland non-surgical. We welcome in our friend here from Big Brothers Big Sisters. Phyllis Willbanks joins us. Phyllis, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Well, tell us about Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Tell us just all about it. What is it?
Well, Big Brothers Big Sisters is a premier mentoring organization in the United States. We've been around since the early 1900s. A lot of people are familiar. They probably had a big brother or big sister when they were growing up, and they're like, wow, I didn't know that was still around. But it was started in about, I think, 1906 by a clerk court who just saw troubled kids coming through the courtroom and thought mentoring might make a difference for these kids. And it's grown from there. In Chattanooga, we were chartered in 1966. I think that's right, yeah. But in the mid-60s. And we've been there in the Highland Park area ever since then.
Absolutely.
So we serve in, let's see, the 3 counties in Tennessee and 3 counties in Georgia. And so one of those counties is Cleveland-Bradley County. So Big Brother, Big Sister of Greater Chattanooga, located in Chattanooga, but trying to establish and get a foothold here in the Cleveland-Bradley County area, because Chattanooga kind of bleeds into all those other counties that sit on that state line. But we are up here a little different. Yeah. So that's my job, is to bring some brand awareness and let people know what we're doing here in the Cleveland-Bradley County area.
Such a wonderful organization, joined by Phyllis Willbanks, Big Brothers Big Sisters. So talk about the programs. What do you offer?
So it's a mentoring. It's one-to-one. We create and support one-to-one mentoring opportunities for children that ignite the promise and potential of youth. And so we believe every child has potential, and mentoring is a way to bring that out. And so we have 2 main programs. We have a community-based program, which is what you think of when you think of mentoring. You're going to pick up a child and take them for ice cream or a soda or throw a Frisbee. that is a program where you would have that one-to-one relationship and have the freedom to go and do activities in the community. We also have a site-based program where a mentor would visit a child at a site, at a school or an after-school site, and they would then just do activities there at the site with them. Here in Cleveland-Bradley County, under the auspices of the United Way, we're actually trying to work to partner between two agencies. So Big Brother, Big Sister and the Boys and Girls Clubs are working together to build a site-based program right here. So we're using the kids at the club. They're already here, and we're asking mentors to sign up and be part of coming to our units and just working with them in whatever part of the program they're doing. So if they're in the art room, you become their creative partner. If they're needing homework help, you're their tutor. And that would be the site-based program. So those are the two different kinds of main programs. And in the Chattanooga area, they've built out several others, but here in Cleveland, we don't have those up and running yet.
We're joined by Phyllis Willbanks, Big Brothers, Big Sisters. So talk about the people who want to become a mentor. How can they do that, and who can become a mentor?
If you're breathing, we could start the process.
Start there.
Mentoring makes a difference for anyone. Everybody can think of times or people who've mentored them and what a difference it's made. And so basically the bottom line is you need to be 18 to be a site-based mentor to come to the after-school program. To be a community-based mentor, you need to be 21, have a driver's license, reliable transportation, and car insurance. And we're going to vet everyone who applies to become a mentor. Safety is the utmost priority, and so we want to make sure that anyone who applies, they go through background checks, and we're checking references, and there's an interview process, and there's an onboarding process. But we don't turn anyone away from applying or in the inquiry process, and then through the process we determine if they're a good fit for the program, and if they are, then we find a child and we match them.
So the other side of that is if we have parents listening who say, you know what, my child needs a mentor.
Sure.
What do you tell them?
So we take kids from every walk of life, because mentoring does make a difference and everybody could use a mentor. So anyone can apply for their child from 6 to 18 is how the children we match. We typically would not match anybody over about 16 probably because we want to give them time to have a relationship and build that time with their mentor. But we serve kids from 6 to 18. So if a parent is interested, they could let me know. I'll actually be on Saturday at the community the community event that's happening in Cleveland High School gym where kindergarten registration is happening, and other different agencies will be there. I'll be represented there, so parents can stop by and see me at that. But typically the families that end up using our services are those with, single parent homes. They're the ones who recognize their child could use another positive outside influence.
What's the time commitment for a mentor? What are they looking at?
We ask for everybody to sign up and commit to at least meeting with their little for at least a year. But the thing a lot of people recoil at or are concerned about is the monthly time commitment, and it's only 4 hours a month. We ask for you to just meet 2 weekends a month. I know some mentors have fallen into a Saturday morning breakfast pattern. There are some who pick up their little after school and take them to McDonald's and then, drop them off at their Wednesday night church services. So there's different ways that you can navigate that. But it's basically 4 hours in two 2-hour blocks. And if you're in the site-based program, it would really be more of an hour a week. So you come by after work maybe and go from 4:30 to 5:30 sitting with the child in the art room at the Boys and Girls Club.
It's Phyllis Willbanks, Big Brothers, Big Sisters. All right, so how can people find out all about it?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. I actually am having an info session on Thursday night. You can go to BBBS Chat, so BBBSCHATT.org, and sign up to come to the info session. It will be a quick 30 minutes, so give you a lot of information, some of what you've heard this morning, but more in depth, and that's where the process starts. And from there, you can make an informed decision about whether or not mentoring it with our organization is a right fit for you.
All right, it's Big Brothers, Big Sisters, our friend Phyllis Willbanks. And just the website one more time in case folks want more information.
So come to bbbschat.org. You can find all kinds of information. You can find my contact information. You can register for the info session Thursday night, 6:30, this Thursday night, the 21st.
Thank you, Phyllis. Great to see you.
Thanks so much.
All right, and we'll come right back with more in a moment.
This is John Davis, the trading man for Kia.
Dad, are these numbers right? Our factory's been overproducing mattresses for most of the year.
The boys were on a heater and I just let them cook.
What?
Yeah, well, when you have a crew of craftsmen like we do, you just gotta let them go.
Well, I guess there's one thing to do. We'll have the biggest inventory clearance sale in our 44-year history.
Yep, we'll just mark everything down.
But people better hurry because at these prices, they won't last long.
And it's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Tompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Tompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Tompson, we fight to win.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
All right, so we have, if you're just joining us, We have, Bridget, Inman Cofee. They've got a brand new coffee truck, and they're out in our parking lot here at Mix 104.1, our studios.
Right. Yeah, today is the official launch of the Inman coffee truck, so we're excited to have them here in our parking lot, Mouse Creek Road, across from Duracell. They're going to be set up till 10 a.m. this morning. You can stop by and get a free drip coffee and a free pastry as well.
All right, so you can come by till 10 o'clock. Also, let's get a check, our final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to Hannah Thurman today. Also, Piper Reynolds is 17, a student at Bradley Central. Craig Sluter is also celebrating today. Philip Daniel is having a birthday, along with Patsy Holt. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Okay, another reminder here. You have until Thursday at noon if you want to enter Mix Madness. We've been doing this over 20 years now. You can enter. It's all presented by Kia of Cleveland. I will say we have more prizes than we've ever had before, and we've just added more prizes even this morning. So we'll talk about that coming up. Mix Madness is our bracket challenge, and you know, I know you're saying, well, I don't know anything about it. I haven't watched college basketball this year, whatever. It doesn't matter. You'll probably win. So it's all presented by Kia of Cleveland. Go to our website, and folks, you've got to do this. As Austin said, I'll be nicer than he was earlier. We call him, he's like double A. Arn Anderson, the enforcer. But you got to go through our website if you want to win the prizes. You can't just go straight to the ESPN page. So go to mymix1041.com, click on Mix Madness, and just follow the directions. Very simple. If Bridget can do it, you can do it. So right. Anyway, we got a bunch of prizes this year. Get your brackets filled out. You've got till noon on Thursday. It looks like we've had over 100 people do this so far, but you've got basically 48 hours or so. But I wouldn't wait. You'll forget about it. Mix Madness presented by Kia of Cleveland. MyMix1041.com. Win thousands of dollars in cash and prizes. Final check of the streets this morning, Bridget.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no accidents to tell you about this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. Visit milliganvein.com or call 423-961-5682.
Video chat with TVFCU from your couch.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Why rain on County Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
bet you can pick your bracket better than you shoot that basketball.
Sign up now to win hundreds of dollars in prizes in the Mix Madness contest. Visit mymix1041.com, presented by Kia of Cleveland.
Mix Madness with Mix 104.1 is easy as 1, 2, 3. Now get off my court.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute, your regional leaders in vascular care. March is DVT Awareness Month. Deep vein thrombosis is a serious medical condition characterized by the formation of blood clots within deep veins, typically in the legs. Although it may not always present noticeable symptoms, DVT can lead to severe complications if left untreated. If a blood clot breaks loose from the vein and travels to the lungs, it can cause a life-threatening condition known as pulmonary embolism. Know the signs. DVT can be silent but dangerous. Don't ignore persistent leg discomfort, leg swelling, pain, warmth, or redness in your legs. Symptoms of PE include sudden shortness of breath, chest pain, rapid heart rate, and coughing up blood. If you suspect you have symptoms of DVT, seek medical evaluation promptly. The Vascular Institute is the only vascular practice welcoming self-referrals, offering timely appointments, and accepting new patients. Vascular Institute offers 5 convenient locations. Find out more at vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com.
Mermaid Mattress Weather Center right now as there we go. It's sunny and 57 today, tomorrow. Beautiful, sunny and 70, lows in the upper 30s. Rob Nora joins us from the Logan Tompson Law Firm. Rob, good morning. How are you, buddy?
Good morning. Thank you for letting me be here.
Well, anytime. And, here's a question we get sometimes. People need a lawyer. They need an attorney. What would you say if people are looking for an attorney? What do they need to look for?
Well, it's difficult because you start with nothing. You usually don't know a lawyer that practices in that area. You may not even know any other lawyers. And so the first thing I would do is look in the area that you're in. And there's law firms, and you can look them up just by the internet. And look at their website. At least they'll have a picture normally of the lawyer. They'll have where they went to school normally, and also generally a little bit about their practice. What do you look for? When I first started at age 25, and most people get out of law school. If you get out of college at age 22, you've got 3 years of law school, so you're starting at about age 25. You are probably more unprepared to do your job than any other profession. Wow. There's no legal gurus that are born at birth that I'm going to be a lawyer. And so most of the things you learn as a lawyer are through experience, and unfortunately it's through making those mistakes hopefully earlier in life in practice, because no one wants to be the client that you committed the mistake on. So first thing I would look at is where did they go to school? How long have they been practicing? How long have they been doing this type of work? Now those things won't jump off the page at you, but you're looking, in my opinion, for industry, because the number one thing you want to have, at least in a civil case, is how are they going to close my case? And a lot of people saying, well, I'm looking for money and I'm looking for other things and looking for emotional things. That's really not what you're looking for. You're looking at how will my case end? And how industry or how industrious is that lawyer and successful in getting my case over with? If you really want to have some true research, you can look in the local clerk's office and find out if the lawyer has cases that start at 2019 and go backwards, that's not real good. And so I look at my job is sort of a closer. And if you'll think of it in baseball, usually the mess has already been created. And so I'm here to try to close that case out. And so what am I going to do? Whether I'm going to get you out with a curveball, whether I'm going to get you out with a fastball, or whether I'm just going to get you out with a changeup, or let you hit the ball back to me and I throw you out at first base. I'm looking at whatever I can think of to close your case. Now, it's helpful that I've had that kind of case before, and I've been able to use a certain thing to help do that. Not every case is custom made for every certain pitch and every certain attitude, but it helps that you've done it before. Look, just because I'm 62 years old and I'm old, that doesn't mean...
Well, that's not old anymore. Come on, Rob.
It's not old.
Compare yourself to Jimmy Logan. I mean, my God, you know.
And he's old as the hills.
Yeah, he is. Just talk to him.
But what I am suggesting to you is, unlike most things, like baseball, when you hit 39 or 38, you're pretty much through. You can be a designated hitter, maybe, but you're through. In the legal profession, you should be getting better. Even at my age, I'm looking at each day, am I getting better at doing what I'm doing? And I find some great deal of comfort that at age 62, I can still do things better than I could when I was age 42.
Wow.
And so it's a continuing learning experience. And if you don't look at it that way, if you look like you know everything, then there's no, you can't start with you know everything.
The information about law firms more readily available now than ever before. I know you mentioned the website, but maybe people can check, these firms out.
There are people in the courthouse here in Bradley County that will refer cases to me. They're clerks. And look, they at least see those cases every day. They don't know probably the facts of each case and everything to that nature. That sometimes is a good referral source. The idea that you go to someone just because they're related to them or you've heard of them, that's usually not the best idea. You're inundated with advertising now. In fact, you're inundated for advertising from lawyers that have offices. Weddermark Keith is in Birmingham. They do have an office in Chattanooga. But you have a 100% chance of meeting someone that's 25 years old if you go to that. I'm just suggesting is, who am I going to meet with? Who's going to represent me? Not some firm name. Firm names don't represent you. Individuals represent you in that firm. And so looking at who am I going to talk to and why am I going there? There's three parts to every good civil case. There's who's at fault, what damages do I have, and if I get a judgment or if I get can I collect it? Those are three things. And so the thing that I focus on when people call me, and I actually get calls, if you call Logan Tompson and you get the answering, you'll notice you don't go to my secretary, you go to me. And so what I'm suggesting, the first thing I asked him is, how have you been damaged? Because a lot of people are egregious and feel terrible about what's happened to them. Yeah. But there's not a whole lot of damages that I can help you with. And you really, you feel real bad that day, but you're okay, shortly thereafter. And so that's the first question is, how have you been damaged? And so you ought to ask that same question to yourself. Now, you know when you've been damaged. You don't have to have somebody else tell you. And so those are the things, if you're looking at hiring a law firm, and why you ought to hire our law firm is simply the idea that at least we put some pride in being closers and trying to finish your problem, whatever it is. And your problem could be that you got sued by somebody else, you need to sue someone else, or you may even just need a will. But those are things is you're looking to facilitate and finish your situation, finish your problem. And that's what we're trying to do.
It's too important not to do it. Go to LoganThompsonLaw.com and you can get all the information. Rob Norton. Rob, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you. It is 9:04. We're going to take a quick break for the news, and we'll come back in just a moment. Stand by, everybody.
This weather forecast is brought to you by M&M Construction, locally owned.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
We are Mix 1041. Don't forget, we're also accepting jars of love peanut butter. For Tenova Health, Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
The goodness of Hardee's 2 for $5 wraps just got better. Now choose 2 wraps for breakfast or 2 hand-breaded chicken wraps for lunch or dinner. Morning to night, get 2 wraps, $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. And we have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Maybe even bigger bracket, better you shoot that basketball.
Sign up now to win hundreds of dollars in prizes in the Mix Madness contest. Visit mymix1041.com, presented by Kia of Cleveland.
Mix Madness with Mix 104.1 is easy as 1, 2, 3. Now get off my court.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Dad, are these numbers right? Our factory's been overproducing mattresses for most of the year.
The boys were on a heater and I just let them cook.
What?
Yeah, well, when you have a crew of craftsmen like we do, you just gotta let them go.
Well, I guess there's one thing to do. Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended mattress in America, starting at only 41 cents a night. But people better hurry because at these prices, they won't last long.
And it's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
And we're joined by our friends from Cleveland State Community College, Karen Wyrick, Robert Brewer. Join us, Karen. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Why don't you swing that mic a little closer to you? So tell us what's happening at Cleveland State.
So we wanted to talk about our new building. We've got, well, it's not a new building, but our math and science building, that's one of the oldest buildings on campus, is being renovated right now. It's going to house the Greg Vidal Center for Natural Resources and Conservation. It's going to have our new math classrooms and a lot of forestry, wildlife, fisheries classes. So we're in our final stages right now of the renovations, and hopefully we will be in for this summer, but definitely for the fall classes.
All right, Robert Brewer joins us with Cleveland State. Robert, tell us what you do there.
I'm the director of the Vidal Center and teach all the forestry, wildlife, and fisheries classes, some of the ag classes, things like that. We're looking forward to the new building or the new renovation where we can get everything housed in one place. And when a student walks in or anybody from the public walks in, they're going to be immersed in natural resources. They're going to be surrounded by it from the time they walk up to the building, the time they go into the building, and it's going to really be a unique place on campus.
How excited are you about this, especially for the students?
Oh, I'm extremely excited for the students. I mean, we've got a special student area for them, a student lounge, a place for them where the students can go and be the students and study and do a special place on campus for them. But I'm extremely excited for it.
You know, we're joined by Karen Wyrick and Robert Brewer, Cleveland State Community College. You know, Karen, how many years have you been at Cleveland State now?
This is my 32nd year. I've
That's
been
just-
there a while.
Just tremendous. And so you've seen the progress. You've
Yes.
seen the growth. This has got to be exciting for you.
It is very exciting. Probably the most exciting thing related to math and science other than the new health and science building.
Yeah, and look, I mean, obviously Cleveland State, along with the Board of Regents, putting a lot of emphasis in this area, aren't they?
Yes, they are, and we appreciate that.
Robert, get a little more specific, I guess. How can you help the students as they come to you?
Okay, so like I said, I'm focused on the agriculture, natural resources, forestry, wildlife, and fishery students. So we're going to have really a state-of-the-art facility now where I will be able to deliver classes remotely, either synchronously or asynchronously. For these FWF and ag classes, I'll have special laboratories set up for them. I've got the equipment, the cutting-edge equipment, and going to be starting hopefully some new classes in there to teach them the new cutting-edge methods that we're using in the agriculture and forestry, wildlife, and fisheries fields now.
And if people want more information, what do they need to do?
They can call Cleveland State and ask for Robert Brewer. I'm fairly well known on campus. I've been there 21 years.
Oh, 21, okay.
Yeah. So
veterans there, I love it.
Yeah, so if they call Cleveland State and ask for me, they'll get me.
Yeah.
And I'll get back in touch with them, or they can call Cleveland State and ask for Karen. They'll get her, and she'll get back in touch. But anybody wants any more information on it, please get in touch with us. And we hope that when it's all said and done, and we have it exactly the way we want it, exactly right, sometime late summer, first of fall, we'll have a big grand opening to announce. So
that's just wonderful. Karen, anything you want to add here before we go?
Nope. We're good. This is a great program. Our Forestry, Wildlife, Fisheries program is the only one for the junior colleges in the state of Tennessee right now.
Wow.
So if you're heading in this route, this is the direction.
And we just got back from Conclave, which is a competition between all schools in the Southeast. We beat 10 of the universities. And I hope there's no Georgia fans listening, but Cleveland State Community College just beat University of Georgia in the Southeastern Wildlife Conclave,
Whoa,
as well as
Nelly.
LSU. So the gauntlet's been thrown.
Oh, I love that. I love it. And, of course, you can go on the Cleveland State website, I'm sure, for all the information. Karen, Robert, thank you very much. Great to see both of you.
Thank you.
That's going to do it for us here this morning on Mixed Mornings, served by Taziki's. Now, you can come by the station. Inman Cofee has their brand new coffee truck out in our parking lot. And you can get your free coffee and a free pastry until 10 o'clock. So you have until 10 o'clock. And thanks to them, get in touch with them. You can rent the coffee truck for any event you're having, a wedding, anything like that. Do that. For Mix 104.1, going to get you back to music. For MixTV.tv, we'll see you again tomorrow morning.
Mark